Alright, how you doing, Professor Johansson? For my facility tour, I am doing the Northeast Delta Dental Stadium, also known as Fisher Cat Stadium, in Manchester, New Hampshire. So here we go. Alright, so the event's held at the stadium. I looked on the website. They had countless events, too many that I could list. So I just did the main ones I could find. So every year they do a Thanksgiving Day 5K, and even with COVID, that still happened this year, and it went really well. I saw pictures of it. It looked really fun. Really cool race that they do. They also do fireworks every Friday. This is during the season, not during the winter, and normally happens on a Friday after a game. All the fans stay and they do a huge show, which I can actually see from my house, even though it's about 10 minutes away. Um, they also do fashion shows, tribute shows, concerts, movie nights, which are really popular, and of course, baseball games, softball games, and different types of days for kids. When I was in middle school, um, my grade got invited to do I think it was some scholar day, and we got to watch the game for free, get free food. They do fire safety, reading days, all that kind of stuff. So sustainability features. I actually, when I was looking this up, I was actually very surprised. So they have LED lighting, scoreboards, and I never knew this, but the Fisher Cats are actually the first baseball team to have an organic field, and they're partnering with Stonyfield Organic, which is yeah, you know them, the yogurt company that's very popular here. So I found that really cool. I never knew that, and it's really interesting how they can grow the organic grass and keep it maintained. I've always found the grass at that stadium really cool. How the people who mow the field keep it really organized and really cleaned up. And I've always liked that about that field, and I think that's really important in a sports facility, is keeping the grass nice and clean for the people coming to watch. Ooh, I'm kind of in the way here. Move that real quick. So the location is downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. That's where I went to high school. It's a pretty nice city. It's right on the water, the Merrimack River, and it's a short walk away from different types of restaurants, a nice boardwalk, all different types of things that you can do after or before the game. Even though, like I said, the winter it's really cold and it kind of ruins it, but during the summer and during the season, it's a nice city and you can do a lot in it. Um, Unique features. Um, so I find the stadium really unique. Um, as you can see in the stadium, there's a hotel right behind the stadium. And when I was a kid, I used to think that was the coolest thing ever. I used to want to go up there, get like a top room, and watch the baseball game from the top room. I've never done it, but I always used to think that was super cool. So I think that's a unique feature. They also have a Samuel Adams brew house in left field where you can go get food, get a drink, and watch from the outdoor seating while you eat and do whatever you want with the people you're with. I think that's really cool. It's actually kind of a small stadium. Another thing I think is unique about it is there's no center field or right field seating, which um they'll probably end up changing in the future, but that's unique. And um, in the top right, I think it's unique how when the sun comes down, um, it kind of the top left of the suite kind of blocks the sun, and it actually makes for a really nice scene without getting the sun in your face if you even if you're sitting on the right side. So I think that's cool how they did that, and it's really interesting stadium. It's really unique, not really like a lot of other baseball stadiums that are kind of mainstream and the same. So the construction timeline, it's a fairly new stadium. Um, they started building it in 2004, May 7th, and it opened April 6th, 2005. And the first game was played the next day between the New Britain Rockcats, which I'm pretty sure is the AAA team for the Yankees. I might be wrong. And they played the Fisher Cats, which is the team for the Toronto Blue Jays. And I know that one for a fact. I don't know about the other one. So, the primary users of the stadium is, of course, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Spelled that wrong. Sorry, got OCD. And they also host high school championship baseball games. Doesn't matter the division, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. I went to go watch a Division 3 one. It was the craziest baseball game I ever watched. Full stadium, just like it was a Fisher Cats game. And it was amazing. I wasn't playing, but I can only imagine how cool it was to be playing on that field and experiencing that. Construction costs. So before they renovated it, it was $20 million, $6.2 million in renovations, which is a lot of money. And I'll get into what they renovated later on. All right, so the people who fund it is the team owner, Art Solomon. Um, and he is partnered with Market Square Architects, Fulcrum Associates, Stonemakers of Merrimack, which is a town over, and the board of Manchester actually voted that city funds would be used to help pay for the stadium and improvements. It's a private stadium. You can't just go there and do whatever you want. It's very private. It's probably the biggest stadium, definitely the biggest outdoor baseball stadium in New Hampshire. So they're going to take care of it. They're not going to let you just run on it and do whatever you want. So the major renovations to the stadium, it's cool because I can remember this and when it was changing. But so right when you get there, right when you're walking in, there's a pavilion, patio, tiki bar, game area. There's a little store. There's everything right when you walk in. First thing you see, which is cool. Go up the stairs, keep going up. There's a music stage with full audio, video, lighting, live broadcast, everything. Um, I actually just thought it would be cool if the broadcasters sat there. I don't think they do, but that would be really cool. So yeah, when you walk in, there's a waterfall on top of the stairway. And then there's the bar and grill, the one I showed you in left field. Um, yeah, and the in stadium restaurant is open. West Wall provide an open air pathway to the new patio. Everything's very open. Um, yeah, it's really cool for socializing and doing all that. And keep going to the left. There's 4 rows of seats. This is kind of like a VIP section. And it's mesh back chairs, which not everyone gets. And you're overlooking the whole field. It's really cool. I've never sat there, but I want to one day. Other relevant information There's a bar with a full menu. The entire season is played there, including playoff games. The first, I thought this was a funny little stat. The first concert was performed by Bob Dylan on August 27th, 2006. Um, the stadium holds 6,500 people. Right field is only 306 feet away. So if you're a lefty, you could absolutely crank one. And there's not that many home runs if you go to like Fenway. Maybe you'll see one or two a game, but if you go to the stadium, you are seeing a good amount of home runs every game you go to. And another stat I put is it's a really nice stadium. You could see it because they host All-Star games, but they made a record for most fans at the All-Star game, and then they surpassed it the next year when legend John Smoltz, who was currently on the Red Sox, started a game for the Portland Sea Dogs in a rehab start, and a lot of people went to that. I don't know how this is gonna work, but let's put this here.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work.
So the country's leading yogurt maker is teaming up with the Fisher Cats to give Northeast Dental Stadium an upgrade.
That's right. Stonyfield Organic will help transform the field into one that's pesticide-free. It is all part of Stonyfield's Play Free initiative, which converts public parks and playing fields across the country to organic grounds management.
When you convert a baseball field, a professional field like this, you hopefully can influence people to do this, not just in our parks and fields, but in their backyards as well.
This makes the Fisher Cats home field the first to be organically managed in all of professional baseball.
Very neat.
Yeah, going green in all sorts of ways. And
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. And that brings me to the end. These are my sources. Thank you for watching, and have a good holiday break. Have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you soon. Thank you.